And I am giving thanks to my spiritual father, Kinishana Bakal. Thank you for watching over me and helping me deliver your message. Greetings! Een Lak'esh Alakin. I am another you, you are another me. We are one Godsciousness. I just completed the twin flame video, and now I'm sitting down and I'm much more calm. Thank you. Today we're going to continue with chapter 12 and a lot more than that. It's an awesome task to carry the light. We can only offer you information based upon your own acceleration and ability to retain, or what we could call I+1, information plus one little notch above. You must evolve yourselves and have your wits about you to ask for information, because there is a divine law concerning interference, otherwise known as the Prime Directive, which was channeled and is true. However, there are many who have broken that law and interfered with Earth, even those in our own ancestral realm have done so. And here the Pleiadians are alluding to the fact that they were a little bit naughty at times, which we'll get more into later. There are consciousnesses, families of darkness, who use war and fear, that spend perhaps billions of years of your conception of time studying, promoting, and experiencing control over consciousness. In a universe that exists outside the limitations of time, in which free will is a law, all scenarios get played out. Judge not. You must become much more discerning about what and who is coming from the skies, because you are going to be duped and tricked, and you are not going to understand it unless you use your intuition and trust. Feel the fear and uncertainty running through the lives of the average human as they begin to realize that their way of lives have been a total lie and is now crumbling. That's going to be in about the next 30 years, 25 maybe. Okay, so we're watching it happen. Realize that light is the culprit of this crumbling, and that you, as members of the family of light, and as keepers of frequency, and as bringers of the dawn, you, me, all of us are causing this crumbling to take place because we carry the electromagnetic charge of light, which shines into the darkness, and guess what runs away? All of the cockroaches. You. Some of you will find it difficult to think of yourselves as destroyers because you have a belief system about destruction. Yes, you are definitely destroyers. You destroy systems where the dark team, the dork farces, the farces of dorkness, the reptilians, and I mean the naughty ones. There are nice reptilians, okay? So I shouldn't call them the reptilians. Ah, yes. The naughty reptiles. Oh, the Lizzies! Yes! Sorry, I forgot about that, Barbara. Pleiadians. The Lizzies. The Lizzies are the naughty. Oh, geez, I just realized I'm still quite high from my previous video, which I just completed a few moments ago. Who is going to bail you out when the going gets rough? Where's the rescue team? You are it. You are the ones you've been waiting for. Yay! You are going to change the frequency of this planet simply by commitment, determination, willpower, and aligning with the light of divinity. I'm ad-libbing here. Things are just coming through. It's an awesome task to carry the light. Once you allow light to come into your body, you begin the process of change, which is not always joyous, uplifting, and fun-filled, as some of you have discovered. And that's because when we bring more light in, it shines the light on our own darkness. And those yucky parts we've been sweeping under the rug, we just took the rug off, and our own ugly parts are cockroaches. They're scurrying away, but we're in a rather small room, and we have to clean them up ourselves. Scoop them up into a cup, put a lid on it, and shake it outside the window with complete neutrality, divine neutrality. In a short period of time, there will be a great need to realize which people are really keepers of frequency, bringers of the dawn, the family of light, and who is faking it. Because it's real easy to fake this lingo. These books have been out for 32 years. There's lots of videos too, and people can learn things and just repeat them. And it's so easy to fool the masses. The keepers of frequency are going to be called upon to create a certain stability on the planet. Stability on the planet? Oh, stabilizing Gaia. Oh, the best way that you can operate at this time is to be keepers of your own frequency, and do not go around saving, quotes, everyone else or anyone else. Do not go around saving anyone else. Do everything in your power to keep yourself consistently aware and understanding of what is going on. Eyes open, neutral, craving nothing, avoiding nothing, in the center, balanced. And I also would like to remind you that this can help you balance yourself in a fun and efficient manner. Toot toot! As the food source of fear is taken away from the globe, the frequency barrier is pierced, and Earth's grid work will change, is changing. I keep having to update. Will change. No, is changing. Maybe in 1992 or 1988, I believe that's what she said, 1988, 1988, May 18th, when she first started channeling, things were darker in a way. They're much darker now, but there's way more light as well. So yeah, Earth's grid work will change, is changing. Earth is going through an initiation. We are Goddess Gaia. We are. I'm a little nerve cell in Goddess Gaia's brain. Okay, that's all. We all are. The only continuity the only continuity needed is for you to continuously work with and on yourself and seek the meaning of what we call the exalted self. I will also say the divine self. You are sacred, holy, and divine. We are reclaiming our divine sovereignty. We are holy holograms, divine sparks, and sacred fractals of Godsciousness. There's no other way you could possibly exist. The very fact that you do exist now is proof that you have always existed, and you will always exist. There's no such thing as death. This body is temporary. You are your soul, and you are not temporary. You can never, ever die. Ooh. Feel what the exalted self means. It is triumphant, it is liberated, it is joyous in achievement, and the highest in attainment, it is ecstasy. Ooh, yes it is. And it is also LSD. And mushrooms and peyote. And a few other things like breath. First and foremost, live your light. Live the light inside of yourself with courage. Don't live in the closet. Fly your freak flags. Wherever you are, use the pillar of light. We recommend that each of you visualize a pillar of light coming in through the top of your head, opening your crown chakra and filling your body with light. Please feel free to use this meditation, which I did myself every morning for 260 days, and permanently opened my pillar of light and got all of my chakras flowing. The concept that you have a blocked chakra is a false light teaching. It is not possible for you to have a blocked chakra. It could be spinning a little slower than an optimum exalted being, but it can't be blocked. Otherwise, you'd be dead. Okay? So, don't pay anyone any money to unblock your chakras. Just do that meditation and set them spinning at a higher rate yourself. That does mean you will have to clear out the crap that was sticking it in the first place. Okay? You've got 7 of them. That's all. It's quite simple. Live your life committed to exaltation. If you ask us how much time you need to devote to this, we will tell you it is simple. All of your time. All of it. It is not something you need to worry about sometimes. It is something that you simply are. You live your life. It is your divinity. You will find that when you live your light, you will draw to yourself others who are very interested in living their lives in the same manner. And your numbers will grow and grow and glow and glow. Oh, that's so lovely. Soul tribe. I'm finding my soul tribe. Though you must do your own work to evolve, there are many off-planetary and non-physical beings ready to work with you. All you need to do is call on them for assistance. The idea is to carry the light frequency of information, to be in form, and to couple that with the love frequency. This will allow you to feel a part of creation and not judge it or be frightened by it, simply to see the divinity and perfection of it all as it evolves to teach every human being. Whew. Chapter 13. Whose purpose are you? Oh, that question just goes like, what? Whose purpose are you? You have purpose because all aspects of consciousness are connected to one another. Nothing exists outside the system. Everything that exists is Godsciousness. Your purpose is to carry information, and by carrying it, to make the information accessible to others by your frequency. They will feel you. They will see you, and feel happy just by looking at you. Your assignment is to carry information and to evolve yourself to the highest capability within the human form. That means simply ascension, which means simply transcending the shadow ego. It ain't easy, but it's simple. Your blueprint, blueprint, your blueprint, your soul cartography can be taught to you by Crispy. Oh my God! Actually says that in here. We speak to you as if you are not human because to us you are not. To us you are members of the family of light. You are bringers of the dawn. We speak about you dealing with humans because it is your assignment to integrate with them, soothe them, and awaken a spark of light within them so that they are not all destroyed inside, and so that this planet can house a new species and a new realm of activity. The sixth hybrid race, perhaps? Sure, that's fine, if that's your permission slip. We have talked many times about the evolving DNA and the frequency modulation that has kept the species and the experiment controllable and manageable. You have been hired, and you volunteered, and you are on assignment from the future to catapult back into this cycle of existence, to incarnate many times so that you can understand what has kept humans controlled. Fear. Brought to you by the Lizzies. Do you see how doubt and fear are part of the divine plan? Do not judge or resist them. Observe, accept, forgive. Be aware that in this new seeming chaos of consciousness and confusion and shifting and uncertainty, there is a divine order. Act as if you are divinely guided in every choice you make, and begin to understand that you have always been at the right place at the right time. There's no place you can be that isn't where you're supposed to be. It's easy. That means there is no possible place in the universe that is not where you are supposed to be. Everything is perfect every single time. All you need is love. Say to yourself, I am in divine guidance. I am always at the right place at the right time. Everything I do is orchestrated for my higher growth, my higher consciousness, and my higher evolution. Frequency is what I know. I am the frequency of light and love. Discover the divine path. This divine path has in mind the evolution of consciousness. There has never been one moment that was not part of the evolution of consciousness. It cannot be stopped. The divine plan is not scheduled to come here on a specific date, and anyone who uses a specific date as a deadline is a false light prophet. Yes, there are portals, but no, they are not restricted to any particular date. Every single moment of now is a portal. Let me repeat. The divine plan is not scheduled to come here on a specific date or time. It depends on how quickly humans can master themselves. What does it mean to master yourself? In order to understand the divine plan and move into your blueprint, you must look at yourself. You must be able to master who you are. You are divinity in a human body. The task for you members of the family of light who have desired to take this information inside of yourselves is to anchor the new frequency of divine sovereignty on the planet and be impeccable inside yourself. It is not easy, but it's very simple. The divine plan has many ramifications and brings together many kinds of forces. You have heard us talk about the forces of light and the forces of darkness. We have nicknamed them the dark t-shirts and the Lizzies, and you are the white t-shirts and the Pleiadians. We make the playful situation neutral so that you know it is a game. Understand, what is going on this earth is a game, and it is all part of the divine plan. Chapter 14, my favorite chapter! Oh, here we go. There are those who exist in this universe who have yet to discover emotion. Okay. When beings are in a spirit form and have never been in a body, and there are lots of those, they do not experience emotion. Okay? As we have said, your planet has been in quarantine, almost as if you have been in the dungeons of time for so long, that as the new era has come to be, you have forgotten that you are in a dark dungeon. There are those, however, who have not forgotten. They have sent you on assignment to change all of this, to bring memory forward, and to bring the value of human existence back to the forefront of creation. You are needed because you carry something that many other species have no idea of: emotion. What is in Earth is like a locked-away secret in the chronicles of time, and it has to do with emotion. In this gift of emotion, there is wealth and richness. There is incredible ability to transcend many different realities and move through and experience many different states of awareness. Emotion allows certain energies to coalesce, fuse, bond, and come together in realization of themselves. Without emotion, that bond could not be. So emotion is like a catalyst. If you think of things in a purely chemical fashion, you could have one chemical and another chemical, and without the catalyst, they would not mix or bond or create anything new. So, emotion is a catalyst. There is a plan to catapult and send energy into new experience. At this time, Earth and another of other systems where you simultaneously exist are instrumental in the re-emergence of the divinity of emotion. Emotion is the key to all of this. As human beings, you need emotion to connect you with your spiritual self. Emotion is essential to understanding spirituality because emotion generates feeling. The mental body and the physical body are very linked, as are the emotional body and the spiritual body. The physical body is most closely connected to the right hand, reaching out and grasping and making and creating. And that goes to the left mind of logic, body logic. The body and logic, hand in hand. Spirituality is that which is beyond the body completely, and it is accessed through emotion, which is also beyond the body, but can be very connected. Can it not? Yes, it can. By the way, the flip side of this is what I call your step family. I will tell you who your step family is and how they relate to you. For free, I will give you your step family if you just email me or even comment here, because I think, as you know, any comment on my videos goes straight to me. It's like I don't even need to give you my email address, because you just comment and it comes right to me. Isn't that an awesome system? Woohoo, I love it. All right. Most human beings are afraid of their emotional feeling bodies. They are afraid to feel. Trust your feelings no matter what they are. When you are afraid of feeling and you move past judgment, when you are not afraid of your feelings and emotions and you move past judgment and allow yourself to feel all the ways that you feel, you will have a tremendous breakthrough, because you will be able to ride a feeling into other realities. Wow. If you wish to have an acceleration, dive into something that brings up feeling and emotion. Once in a while, my dear, it is important to cry. And if you're having trouble crying, go get a movie. Does anyone go get movies anymore? Click a little box and watch a sad movie. It can help you move emotion, energy in motion. All right? I suggest ones that are not violent, because who wants more violence in the world? I think we're getting over that. We're getting over violence. All right? Sometimes you need to unblock your dam, and by watching other people go through things in a movie, it can help sometimes. All right? I do not need that help anymore. I cry frequently. Anger serves a purpose. We are emphasizing that there is a purpose to fear and a purpose to anger. If you would allow yourselves to express and experience your fears, and which might lead you to the expression of your anger, you would learn something. If you do not express your anger and your fear, it will cause illness in your body. I think we're all pretty clear on that now. Feelings serve a variety of purposes in human beings. We encourage all of you to please trust and cultivate and rely on your feelings. Understand that your feelings are your ticket to ride into multi-dimensional realities, where you must go if you are seriously playing this game. Many of you are very suspicious of your feelings. You doubt them. That's the shadow ego, doubting. This emotion comes up and it says, no, what was that? when we give enough love to our damaged inner child, our shadow ego, whatever terminology you wish to use for it, when we gently love ourselves enough to feel those, it's a very healing experience. This is how you nourish yourself and create your own true identity. Your emotions are not just food for the Lizzies. They are food for your soul. Emotions feed you and feed your soul. Through your emotional body, you are connected to your spiritual body. You may want to bypass something that is difficult, yet you have to feel your way through it. You must learn to love your emotions, all of them. As long as you describe something as difficult, you are making it difficult. You, as members of the family of light and as bringers of the dawn, are having an awakening. You need all of your emotions to fully awaken. You must become friends with all of your emotions because through feelings you can climb the ladder to the multidimensional self. Through feelings you can tell if something is beneficial or not. Your feelings are your intuition. Your emotions are your intuition. Now that term, women's intuition, is both bullshit and true, okay? It is bullshit because every single human being has intuition and emotions. It is true because it is accessed through the open-hearted, receptive left hand going to the right mind, which is the feminine side of every human being. So you can call it women's intuition if you want, but let's just call it intuition, because that's what it is. Feelings register frequency change. You can walk into a room and feel the room. Do that as often as you can. And you know how you do that? By shutting up the shadow ego. You walk in open and feeling, and then sometimes you might walk back out. And other times you'll see the person or people you need to connect with, and you will go open-hearted up to them and connect with them. When stuff, quote unquote, activates your feeling center and brings you into discomfort, face the feelings that you do not like. This is your essence. These feelings are your jewels. Your triggers are your treasures. Your shadow is golden. Your treasures and your gems are your feelings, is your intuition, from which you can learn about yourselves. And again, if you feel a warning, pay attention to it. Honor your friends as they go through their stuff. Just don't get involved in it. If it is for you, do it. But don't help others prolong their dramas. It is time to move through stuff, not to stage a 365-day Broadway run with it. And that's back to last episode where I said victims find victims and victims find victors. That's the twin flame drama of runner and chaser, for example. And it's the I'm healing drama, which lasts for more than 5 years. If you're healing for more than 5 years, you're not healing. You're not healing. Okay? It's very simple. The shadow ego loves to be the victim. So, realize that it served a purpose for a while, and forgive it and let it go, and move on with your healing, and then you are healed. The scars are there. Scars are both physical and spiritual, and they don't have to go away. You can heal them, and you can function with a scar, and that's fine. We suggest telling your stories once or twice or 3 times, and that is it. If you're telling the same story over and over, you are not healing at all. If you feel the need to tell a story up to 3 times, make sure you also say, I have unconditionally forgiven whomever, and then just stop telling the story. You don't need to tell everyone everything because everyone else has their own stuff occurring too. Do you understand? When you continue speaking about your stuff, you are missing the point because you are talking instead of doing and seeing what you are telling yourself. When you're telling your story, you are not in the here and now. And because of the law of attraction, you are attracting more of the same story to you. Sorry, not sorry. What is coming up now are all the things that originally blocked you from divine sovereignty. The only things that can block you from sovereign divinity is these memory clusters that the shadow ego holds on to and says, I am a victim, they did this to me. The soul chooses the parents because of the trauma that is likely to occur in that family. Okay? Yes, the law of attraction is 100%. You chose every single thing that ever happened to you, so forgive yourself, forgive the others, and you're healed. Yay! Now, become a bringer of the dawn, a member of the family of light, and help others heal just by shining your light. And you can tell them about this form, for example, here, share it. I'll give you the actual form if you want, or just screenshot it. When you deny emotion, you are asking for a major earth change to take place within your body. Whoa. Feeling is what connects you to your humanity. When you allow a tornado here, a small hurricane here, and a small volcanic eruption here and there, you are allowing your emotions freedom of expression, and they will not run rampant all over your personal environment. Feeling is what connects you to your emotions. Emotions connects you in this realm of existence to your spiritual body. What we are saying is that emotions, feelings, are the key to being alive in this reality. Wow. If you are not going to be part of your emotional self, then you are never going to make the game we are talking about. You will simply be one of the masses who watches television and all those other screens and feels like a victim over and over again. If you are feeling pain within your emotional body, ask yourself why you believe you deserve that pain, what purpose the pain serves, and why you are choosing to recreate pain through your emotions. Why is it not your choice to create joy? All is choice. We are here to remind you of this. We are the Pleiadians. Een Lak'esh, Namaste.